Hello, welcome to Mina's bookshelf. Today I'm doing a video request. One of my viewers requested this video, actually more than one. A while ago I did a lot of readings about Prince William and Princess Catherine, about their relationship and why she disappeared for a while from the public eye. And I received a lot of comment and requests from viewers who would like to know what is going on between Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. People seem to be interested in having also that side of the story. So after receiving the nth request, I decided to do it. So in recent times, articles, opinion pieces, columns on gossip columns have been resurfaced about the possibility that the marriage between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle might be in hot water. And there are body language experts and royal observers that have kept an eye on the interactions between the two of them, and they clearly see that there is a disconnect there. Disconnect that shows also in the way she acts around him, the way she looks at him when he's talking. It looks like she can wait for him to shut up, or the way she pushes him away and walks in front of him. All kinds of things. Now, I'm going to use the same format that I used for the readings that I did for Prince William and Princess Catherine. So I'm going to use oracle decks for significator cards and a card representing the energy of their connection. And I'm going to use also a tarot deck for Meghan Markle on this side. I'm going to use the, what is this? This is the Muse Tarot. I get a lot of prima donna vibes from this deck. I'm going to use the Cosmic Seed for Harry, and the connecting energy. I will be using the Akashic version of the Starseed Tarot. And for the oracle decks, I'm using two lovely decks. You Are Here. Oh, sorry. And the Killing Oracle. So let's begin putting some of the cards aside. I will be back in a moment. So for entertainment purposes only, this is just a video that speculates using the energy of the tarot, the energy of the cards. So I'm not stating any facts. I'm not aware of specific situations for sure. So I'm just asking the cards for entertainment purposes, and I'm reading energies. So let's put a significator card for Meghan Markle. What is her energy? This one. Portal, a new door is opening. A new door is opening. Beginnings, opportunities, and adventure. It probably, this card refers to her numerous, because there are multiple at this point, enterprises when it comes to collaborations with Netflix for documentaries, reality shows, and the cooking show, and the enterprises of cooking, preparing jams. I've heard also a clothing line, a beauty line, whatever. Anyway, this is her energy. It even looks like her. Interesting. It looks like she's ready to move on with whatever she's doing, and it seems like that Meghan and Harry have also separated their financial ventures. They're going their own ways, which is pretty telling. I really feel like she doesn't trust his ability to bring wealth into the family. I think she had expectations about him and her union, her marriage with him, that were not satisfied. As far as regards Harry, what is his energy? Harry's energy. Edge of the world, leap into the unknown, calling courage, taking risks. Edge of the world and leap into the unknown. Life in California, Montecito, California, probably feels or felt at some point in the beginning to him like leap into the unknown, because he left his traditions, his roots, his family, his assets, his titles, the royal family, everything he had been educated and trained for his entire life. So that's his. Let's see energy of the connection between the two. Energy of the connection between the two. Field of flow. Let go of expectations and control. Release, freedom, and surrender. And it's about time, because I really feel like they both had completely different expectations. They were expecting completely different things from the marriage. She thought she was going to become Queen of England or something like that, marrying a prince. Well, we all know this story. She said that she had no idea who the royals were, when instead, according to statements that have been put forward from friends and acquaintances, she's been talking about the royal family since she was a child, about her dream of becoming Queen of England someday and her obsession with Princess Diana. Okay, feel the flow, let go of expectation and control. I think they got to the point where a few dreams are shattered. I don't really see him happy. I don't see her happy, if I have to express a personal opinion and what is my gut feeling and what I see and sense. Bottom of the deck, ego trap. Check yourself. Ego, judgmental thinking, superiority complex. Yeah, well, judging from the way she insists on holding the title that she despised so much in the beginning because of the way she was treated by the royal family, according to what she says. So let's begin with Meghan. So 3 cards. What do we need to know about her energy, her present circumstances, what is going on in her life right now? What is going on right now? We have Page of Inspiration. This is the Page of Wands, which pretty much embodies the energy of the portal. A new door is opening. She's stepping into a new enterprise, a new project, a new venture. We have the Muse of Inspiration, which in this deck is the King of Wands. She's a Leo. I think she's a fire sign. And I really feel like between the two, she's the one who wears the pants right now in the family. She seems to be the leader. She seems to be the one who calls the shots. She seems to be the one who makes decisions. She seems to be pretty controlling, especially when she's around Harry too. Very controlling. One more card for her present energy. We have the 8 of Voices. This is the 8 of Swords in this deck. It feels like she might feel limited as well. And this is why probably she decided to separate her finances, her financial ventures from Harry's, from Prince Harry's. Because she really, I have this feeling that she probably feels like there's something that is dragging her down. She has a lot of ambition. She's a very ambitious person, like these 2 cards, the Page of Inspiration and the Muse Inspiration also indicate. But she feels like there's something that is dragging her down. She feels like something is tying her down. How does she feel and think? What does she feel and think for her husband, Prince Harry? What does she feel and think for Harry? Okay, we have the Chariot in reverse, and this is a sense of defeat and obstacles and something that is dragging her down. This is an energy that echoes the 8 of Voices as well. Then we have the Knight of Voices, which is the Knight of Swords in reverse. She really feels blocked. There is something that is blocking her, even in the way she feels and thinks about her husband. And then we have the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles. Now, he's a Virgo. So this could be him, but this could be also the energy of the circumstances. It really feels like her main concern, her main interest is financial security. And if she feels like her husband is probably the biggest obstacle to her financial security. So there's not an ounce of sentiment. There's not an ounce of affection here in these cards. At least this is what the cards say. I'm not saying that this is how it is between them, but this is what the energy of the cards are telling me, is that she feels absolutely blocked and stagnant, and all her ambitions are have obstacles because of him. Her main concern is the financial security, and it feels like in this marriage she doesn't have it. Well, if that is your goal, of course, and this is how you view your connection, your relationship, your marriage, simply as a contract, simply as a route to financial security and success and abundance and prosperity, of course, it's doomed for fail. What is she going to do next? Her next actions. What are her intentions? Queen of Voices, the Queen of Swords, the Divorcee card. Well, again, I don't see cups anywhere. There's not an ounce of affection here, her feelings. It's all about ambition and calculation and scheming and plotting. The Nine of Inspiration, the Nine of Wands. And one more card. We have the Three of Inspiration, the Three of Wands. Very interesting with these domino pieces here. Yeah, I mean, everything seems to be so planned and so part of a scheme, so part of a big plan here, a big financial scheme. Well, she might stay in this relationship because she thinks that she might still get something out of it. She might still get something if she moves her pieces very carefully. If she places the domino pieces very carefully, she might still get something out of it, and she's going to stay. But she's definitely the Queen of Voices. It's all, very unemotional, very calculating. Oh, she even looks like her. I don't see feelings. I don't see how any of the steps that she is currently taking or she might be taking in the future are fueled by love. There's no love at all in this 9 cards spread. There's only energy of somebody who has a lot of ambitions, has a lot of concern about financial stability, prosperity, wealth, titles, but she feels like she's bogged down. I don't know if this is the correct expression. She really feels like something or somebody is dragging her down, is really clipping her wings, is creating obstacles to her desire to be a successful woman. And it feels like if she stays in this marriage, it's only because she is scheming and calculating and see if she can get anything else out of it. See how all these pieces are artfully placed. There's no spontaneity, no authenticity. Everything is part of a plan. So this is the Hierophant and the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. And the Awakening. And 8 of Inspiration, 7 of Materials, and 9 of Materials. Oh, so this is the hidden energy at the bottom here with the Ace of Inspiration. Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Priestess. and the 10 of inspiration. Okay, so this is what the hidden energy on the bottom of the deck. It really feels like this marriage is encountering a moment of pause. They're probably thinking, she's probably thinking about the ability of this marriage to survive through this very material attitude towards her union. She might take the inspiration to move forward at some point with a separation of some sort. She wants to become independent again, self-sufficient again. She's really motivated, but there's, with the Ace of Cups in Ace of Emotions in reverse, I really feel like secretly with the Priestess here, she's not in love. There's no love here. She's tired. She's tired of this marriage. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's see Harry now. Let me put these cards out. Oh, let me pull also a card, the Porto. A card from the Killig, the Love and Relationship Oracle deck. How does she feel emotionally towards Harry? How does she feel? What do we need to know? Butterflies, crush, new love, catching feelings. I want to believe that there is a residue of feelings for this man. Crush, new love, catching feelings. Okay, I will not speculate about new opportunities on the horizon for her. I don't want to push myself that much, but at least it's a positive card on this side. Let's see now from the Cosmic Seed. So Harry's on the edge of the world, leaping to the unknown, calling courage, taking risks. And boy, he has been taking a lot of risks. Compared to what she has done for him, he has done a lot. He had to sacrifice a lot for this union. And honestly, my personal opinion, I don't know if it was really worth it. So we have the Action of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Another very blocked energy. What else do we need to know about his present circumstances and energy? Prince Harry. Present circumstances. We have the World in reverse. Again, delays in achieving his goals, his dreams, his ambitions. It really feels like he's stuck. He's quite the prisoner in his own situation, I would say. Lack of success. Hopes and dreams that haven't been fulfilled. And we have the Devil in reverse. He would really like to free himself. As I said before, as I was saying, a prison. He created a prison for himself, accepting this union with this woman. But he feels like he cannot stay in this cage anymore. This marriage, this situation for him, the old situation, living away from his own country, from his own family, no matter how difficult the relationship with his own family have been, he's looking at himself as a prisoner in a cage. And I even said that before drawing that card. Now, how does he feel and think towards his wife, Meghan Markle? How does he feel and think about his wife, Meghan Markle? We have the Nine of Wands. There was a Nine of Wands down here from Meghan as well. Well, he's tired. He definitely is tired. Temperance. He's trying to make the best out of it. It seems like between the two, he's really interested in keeping the peace, the harmony between them. He's being very patient. He's showing a lot of stamina. Somebody else would have just left, I believe, would have gone back. And A lot of royal observers and royal family experts say that he's actually with a foot out of the door of this marriage. He's ready to come back. I don't know if it's true. So he's definitely tired though. And so is she. But she really thinks, she still thinks like she can get out of something out of this union. And the Four of Wands. I do believe that he has, in his heart, he would like for this marriage to work. He really would like to. And he's doing whatever he can to remain balanced, to bridge the gap between them, to keep, the family together. He's being patient. He's trying to create stability, harmony, peace. But he's tired. What are his intentions for the future? Next steps. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Coins in reverse. And the Ten of Cups in reverse. Right, very blocked energy here. Can you see the cards? Blocked energy. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups in reverse. Quite a few cards in reverse. With the Four of Cups in reverse, the Messenger of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Coins in reverse. I really feel like there is this energy of disharmony within the family, despite his attempts to maintain, that harmony, despite his attempts and his efforts to save this marriage, because this is how I see these cards. Although things are not going well, there's a lot of problems, a lot of conflicts, a lot of hardships. He's pretty tired, but he's trying his best to keep the union, to save the marriage. But I feel like in the future he will actually I feel like he's going to lose hope. He's going to finally see that things are not going to work. They're not working. The dream of keeping this family together, of having his happily ever after, are going to be crushed. Bottom of the deck, the Seven of Cups. It's like finally opening his eyes, because this is how I feel about Harry. I really feel like he was under the spell of this woman. He has his own faults. I mean, we can blame her as much as we want for taking him away from his family, ruining relationship with brother, father, sister-in-law. But in the end, I mean, it's not like he's a kid. He's perfectly capable of looking at his situation with an honest eye and understand finally that this is not, it's not good. It really isn't. So, let me pull a card from the Keelig deck also for Harry, and see how he, in his heart of hearts, how does he feel about Meghan and about this new union? What is the energy? Bring this card out. Edge of the World. Yeah, he took big risks. Too big, I think. And then I'll draw a line of cards in the center for the connecting energy. So, Harry, what do we need to know about his marriage? Goodbye, breakup, separation, release. And I'm not surprised to see this card. Garden on the bottom, emotional healing, growth, and single. Yeah, he definitely needs to heal a lot emotionally from this whole situation. And yeah, he might say goodbye. This is what many observers, journalists, royal experts are saying. He eventually will, because guess what? With this Devil in reverse and the Nine of Wands and these three cards in the reverse, with the Two of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Coins in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse, I really have a picture of somebody who is extremely tired, somebody who's losing hope, somebody who doesn't see the point anymore of keep trying to save this relationship, work to save this relationship, and somebody who is, gonna just give up. With the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Devil in reverse and the goodbye card. So he might actually At least this is what the cards are telling me. Again, for entertainment purposes only. Let's draw some cards in the center just to understand the energy of this connection and what might possibly happen in the future. As far as regards the general energy of their circumstances, we have the Emperor card. The connecting energy when it comes to thoughts and feelings about each other and this connection. We have the Ace of Swords. And then what might potentially happen in the future, steps that they're going to take. We have the Seven of Swords. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck with the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Wands. And transformation again, the Death card. And the Sun for clarity. Ten of Cups, and behind it, Five of Swords. Yes, this is definitely conflict within the family. It's a lack of harmony, it's recrimination, it's the blaming game. But I do feel like they will finally reach that point of clarity, and somebody will say, stop, we cannot go on like this, time to move on, to plan for the future. It's a cycle that ends with this with this Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Lovers. I don't know why, but this Queen of Cups for me is Diana. As the first thing that came up to mind when I saw the Queen of Cups, this card, it's his mother. Very worried about this union. Okay, so with the Emperor card here, I really feel like there is one leader one boss in this marriage, and that's Meghan. She's very bossy. As I said before, he's the one who took the big leap of faith and made a lot of sacrifices and really embraced the new, embraced the unknown. He left everything behind, cut ties with everyone. And she's the one who instead is making the decision to, start a new venture. She's a businesswoman. She's not even an actress. I've never watched a movie. I don't know what she has done career-wise when it comes to movies. I have no idea what kind of actress. She probably is not that big of a deal, because I don't see her in anything or anywhere. Ace of Swords, the connecting energy when it comes to feelings and thoughts, and this is for me is like the big decision. Now this sword can be used to make clarity, can be used also to cut ties. And then the Seven of Swords in the future, this is like the ghosting card for me. Somebody is leaving, somebody is actually gonna leave, and there's lack of transparency and lack of honesty. There's like a backhanded energy here, and I'm not surprised, because somebody seems to be planning the future very carefully to achieve a goal without keeping any feelings in account. So it's not about love. We see a lot more cards on this side, on Harry's side, even if the cards are in the reverse. But at least we have a four of wands. We have a 10 of cups, but there's nothing on the other side. This Queen of Voices here, the Queen of Swords, really hits me like somebody who is not emotionally invested at all in the situation. There's only a lot of scheming. Let me pull in a few more cards from a bunch of other oracle decks. I'm gonna use this one. Rejection on the bottom. So, anything else we need to know about the union? The rejection again between, declaration of love, anniversary, solitude, performance, work in progress, separation, savage, and union. Okay, these are way too many cards, although there were some key cards there. The sky immediately, in a matter of seconds, became dark. We went from sun to darkness. We're expecting a storm. Blinded. And I really feel like that's Harry. Completely blinded. He had no idea. No idea. Win some, lose some. A couple more. Couple more for this marriage and the future. On standby. Yeah, I really have the feeling that they are actually taking a little break to understand. Walk a mile. And one more. Rejection, blinded, win some, lose some. On standby. Walk a mile, in my shoes. And seeking. And from, let's see, from this deck instead. I don't remember the names, but I will write the names of the decks in the description of this video. Please, as I shuffle the cards, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave your constructive feedback, respectful and constructive. Hit the notification bell so you will receive notification about my uploads for the future. I do general readings and personal readings as well. So Lavender, serenity, grace, and femininity, lethargic, indecisive, and unrealistic. On this side, we have one card in reverse. This is the friendship card in reverse. Worries and anxiety about a friend, which would be also about the partner in love. In reverse, we have pendulum. Considering multiple choices, indecision, confusion, and fear of change. And depression here, loss of hope or confidence, healing, emotional burdens. I really feel like that's Harry's energy. And one more just to close this reading. Love Lord. Aww. I really feel like that's Harry's energy. We have guidance. He really needs some guidance here, because what you would normally do, you would talk to your family, you would talk to your network of friends, and he seems to be separated and disconnected from everybody, from his old friends, from his family. And it feels like, this card came out of the reverse, I feel like there's lack of guidance. And investments. You might be also concerned, really concerned, I think both of them, about the material aspect of this relationship. Should they decide, either way, either if they decide to save the marriage, if they take their time and just think about trying to save the relationship, or if they decide to actually take their leave from each other. The financial aspect of the union or the separation will always be a big, big problem. Last cards here. These are some really cute decks that I found on Etsy. I will leave the name of the decks. Anticipation. What are they anticipating? Divine Masculine. So this could be Harry's energy. Divine Feminine. That's Meghan. And one more. Okay, one more card. We have Tainted and Divination. Tainted. Very interesting. Okay, so in a nutshell, this is what we saw in these cards. This is what the cards told us. she's ready to start a new enterprise. It's the card. It probably indicates her many multiple plans for, financial ventures, business, marketing, whatever she's doing. On his side, there's this sense of sitting on the edge of the world, being in front of a chasm, having to take a big leap of faith, really embracing the unknown and leaving your comfort zone, leaving everything behind. The energy here in the middle is fields of flow, let go of expectation and control. And then we have a very unemotional Meghan Markle on this side, really worried about the financial circumstances, really feeling like something is holding her down, holding her ambitions, the many plans, the many ambitions that she has, burdened maybe probably by this union, but tired but willing to stay if there is some reward in it for her. So this side of the spread really paints an opportunistic picture of Meghan Markle. And on the other side, we have Harry with this devil in reverse. Of course, he's feeling trapped. He's probably feels ready to get out of this cage. He's really tired. Between the two, he seems to be the one that is more emotionally invested, the one who really would like to save this union. But in the possible outcome, we have an awareness that we'll finally get that things are not going to work and that there is not a happily ever after for you in the cards for the future of this union. All right, so that was it. That was the viewers request reading. I cannot even speak anymore. I hope you found it interesting, entertaining. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please help this channel grow. Until I see you next time, many blessings.